Hello people of YouTube, this is Gray's Guitars. My name is Steve Gray and thank you for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and feel free to comment down below what you would like me to do for future guitar and music related videos. So today we are talking about how Billie Eilish might be actually saving the industry. And you're probably thinking, oh great, this is going to be another one of those Taylor Swift is the new Eddie Van Halen articles. And you're pretty much right on the point there. So you've probably been seeing these articles going around saying, oh, Fender, Gibson, Martin Taylor, all these guitar companies, like this is the best quarter they've had in a very long time. And there's a reason for that. It's not because, oh, everybody suddenly wants to play guitar. It's because of the current state of the world. Everybody is stuck inside. They're looking for new hobbies to do, so they're buying instruments. You know, they're buying a keyboard, a guitar, a bass, a saxophone, trumpet, whatever instrument you want. And basically, they're probably, most of these people, because they say only about, what is it, like 30% of people, I think, stick with the actual instrument once they buy it. So give it a few months down the road. Hopefully everything at some point will be back to normal. And when that normal, or new normal, however you want to say it, and when that new normal does come up about, I can guarantee you the market is going to get flooded with these instruments, and you're going to be seeing an all-time low for guitar prices, and it's actually going to end up hurting the industry in the long run, because everybody's going to be trying to buy those used instruments that are barely used, as opposed to buying a brand new one and saving thousands of dollars potentially. We're also talking about the Billie Eilish signature ukulele too here in this video. And I've seen ukuleles, like I'm not in the market for one at the moment, but I've seen them at a similar price range, like with all the features for like $150. So it is $300. So there's like a $150 markup on this ukulele just because it's her signature, and that is kind of very common with signature items. There's going to be some markup because this one particularly has a Telecaster style headstock, fancy little design on it. You know, it's got the built-in tuner, electronics, whatever, plug it in, amplify it, all that fun jazz. And you're looking at $299.99 or just $300. Fender apparently has installment plans for it as well. I haven't seen anybody actually play one of these things yet, so I'm not exactly sure how it sounds like. But what's interesting is that her brother also has a Fender Telecaster that's customized to him that looks very similar to this. So it is a possibility that we will see a Billie Eilish or Phineas possibly, or Billie and Phineas guitar coming out in the near future for people to buy. And the reason I say that artists like her are going to save the industry is because she has a like disgusting massive amount of followers, like not in a gross way, like in a holy crap, that's a lot of people that follow her music, a lot of people are listening to music. Every time she drops a music video, tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of views every single video. Some of these people are inspired by her to play an instrument, so boom, signature ukulele, there you go. People are going to buy that. She gets a guitar, people like her, they're going to go out and buy that signature guitar. Same with Taylor Swift with her signature stuff. And it's basically that they're, I hate to say they're replacing the guitar gods of the past, but that's basically what they're going to do. If the industry is going to survive, they're going to have to go after the very popular artists, so the pop artists, you know, your Billie Eilish, your Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, who else is up there? Maybe Nicki Minaj, get her an instrument at some point in time, get all the rappers a bass guitar, because there's always a lot of bass in the rap songs. But that's what they're going to end up having to do if they want to save it, because before the whole situation that we're in now, it was hurting like a lot, like, and everybody was like, oh, lower quarter after lower quarter, everybody's going bankrupt, or somebody's going to have to buy somebody. It's going to be one giant monopoly because one guitar company is just going to buy up everybody, and everything's going to go to China. All the U.S. factories are going to get shut down. And we didn't really know how that was going to play out in the long run and what was actually going to happen, but right now it's a massive spike. Everybody's selling out of everything. You go to your local guitar center or even your local mom and pop, a lot of them are slim pickings right now. They don't budge on the price very much anymore. Used market, I know I'm usually in it more for the used market than the new market because of my price range, and it's been slim pickings. There has not been a lot of things out there. I've sold a few guitars. I think I sold that LTD with the EMG pickups Sold that not too long ago. That was one of the more recent guitars I got rid of. And I got the Parker right now for sale too. I need to might put that on eBay or Reverb at some point if it doesn't sell locally here fairly soon, because it's just sitting around collecting dust. I don't like to see a guitar sit around collecting dust. If I'm playing it, I'll keep it. If I really, really like that guitar, even if I'm not playing, I'll keep it. But that particular guitar, I'm not the biggest Floyd Rose guys, unfortunately. So it's gonna go. I got another guitar with the Floyd Rose I might end up getting rid of, but I've had that guitar forever, so maybe I'll keep it. It's got Seymour Duncan's in it. You've seen it on the channel a few times before, but who knows? We'll see what happens. But it is, though. They're not going to replace Eddie Van Halen. Obviously, no one's going to replace Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy Page, Eddie Van Halen, Eric Clapton, John Mayer, all the guitar people that you've come to know and love. I would say John Mayer and Kurt Cobain are probably on the 90s end of it, I guess is the best way to describe. But it's going to be more of these, you're going to see more and more of these pop signature guitars coming up. You're going to be like, what the heck is that nonsense? If you ever checked out Trogley's show, actually, because I wasn't familiar with the bands, there's some, I think it's either South Korean or Japanese pop bands that actually have guitars, and they have signatures coming out in Japan, and they're selling pretty good because they see that person playing guitar, they want to play the guitar, bass, whatever, etc. They want to go grab that specific person's instrument, have a good time with it, try to sound like them. That's exactly what they're doing with signature models. I've never owned a signature model, nothing against them, but it's pretty interesting. Oh, you look at another person that you can look at too is your YouTube influencers. So Jared Dines recently released a signature guitar, and I don't think you can even buy one right now. I'm pretty confident they are currently sold out. I could be wrong. I'm going to double check that for you right now. Jared Dines signature guitar. Let's see if I can even buy one right now. Shopping. You can't. Yep, those bad boys are sold out. And that's where you're going to get it. You're going to get your internet influencers. You're going to get your pop stars. That's where all your guitar sales are going to, come from, because they need that icon. That's usually how a lot of people get into guitar. For me, it was like Slash, Guns N' Roses. I know I was listening to the older stuff. A little bit of Kiss. Maybe a little bit of Motley Crue in there, some Jimmy Page, Jimi Hendrix, kind of the older school guys, but that's kind of the music I was listening to in high school. I was a little bit old school in that regards, but it is what it is. If you want to see all of these, artists come to light again, you want to see the industry survive and possibly flourish, that's what you're going to have to do. Epiphone is finally doing what people want, releasing that new Prophecy series at some point in time with the Fishman Fluences in them, push-pull pots, cutaways, 24 frets, things that people have been asking for forever, and that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to listen to their fan base, see what the fan base wants, and release it. That's why Gibson did a good thing when they released the 50s and 60s model, plain Jane, no weight relief. A lot of the older folks, probably people in the 50s or so that remember all those guitars from back in their day, that's what they wanted to play. So that's what they did, and there you go. I mean, that's who's buying a Gibson in reality. People my age, we're going after them Squires. We're going after that maybe $500, $600 cap price typically. We don't really want to spend more than that because we don't have a lot of money to spend on the instruments themselves. So I'm always looking for a deal. If I find something for a lot cheaper than it is, if I like it, I'll keep it for a while. If I don't like it, I'll sell it, make a few bucks. And then I won't sell it for retail either. I'm pretty good with that. I will sell it for what I think. I make maybe $50 on it, and then the next person, if they want to sell it and make a couple bucks, they can, or they get a good deal on a guitar. But that is up to you. How you want to do it, it all depends on what price you bought that particular guitar at. My Warmoth back there still want a neck. Still waiting on that. Haven't been able to find one. What I want for that is like a conversion scale, 59 round back, probably roasted maple or Gonco Elverus, if I'm saying that right. Indian rosewood fretboard, some stainless steel frets. That's what I've been looking for. Not reverse headstock. Actually, it doesn't matter if it's a reverse headstock or not. I really don't care. But no super wide, no super wide. But it's a lot of you are like, oh God, right now, I don't want this friggin' pop star, swarming the industry of people playing ukulele and guitars. But it's a good thing for you, because then that means the guitar industry is still alive and flourishing. Right now, I think what's going to end up happening is next couple of months, we might see a little rise still. But as the kind of election goes down, maybe they'll pass some new whatever we'll see what happens. I can't speak on the behalf of the whole world. I can only speak on about what's happening in the U.S. right now. My guess is after the election, they're going to give people more freedom. Possibly, who knows? We'll have to wait and see. And the guitar sales are going to dip. For quite a while, you're going to see a lot of stuff on the used market, and that's where Guitar Center is going to be making a lot of money. It's going to go back from the new market to the used market, because the last time I went into Guitar Center, there was nothing there. There's literally nothing. I hate the way they do it now, where it's like, oh, you got to take the guitar, because I'm a noodler. I don't always go in there to buy. Like, half the time I'll go in there, if I'm in the area, I'll buy a pack of strings, and then I'll just play like 4 or 5 different guitars that are out of my price range that, hey, maybe I'll save up and buy this one day, and then never actually do. I'm so, and then I go to find them for a used price for cheaper. It's like the same people with checking out mattresses. They go to a mattress store, they'll try out a bunch of mattresses, and they'll buy it online for like $400 cheaper. I'm just like, oh, the poor mattress stores are all going out of business. Yet they pop up everywhere too, which I always thought was kind of interesting. But I've gotten off on quite a tangent in this video multiple times, but it is what it is. So Billie Eilish for the win. Go check out her signature uke if that's something you're interested. If you want to save a few bucks, maybe find something similar. You can probably find something pretty close for like the $150, maybe $200 range. It might go up to the $200 range. But if you want to save some money, put a sticker on it. They make stickers for a lot of stuff. You can literally just buy a graphic and slap it on there, and boom, Billie Eilish guitar or ukulele, and you're good to go. So that's it. I think I'm going to end it here. This is Gray's Guitars. My name is Steve Gray. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.